Mobile's film office likes to use the phrase bringing Hollywood to L.A., Lower Alabama. But lately, because of the pandemic, there have been few cameras rolling in the state and on the Gulf Coast. News 5's Bill Riles talked with some key players in the film industry about the future of productions in BamaWood.
Despite the pandemic, two movies shot along the Gulf Coast were able to be released within weeks of each other. Our Friend, that starred Jason Segel, Dakota Johnson, and Casey Affleck, was released last month. It was shot largely in Fairhope before the pandemic started.
Dave was our best friend.
The Map of Tiny Perfect Things was also shot in Fairhope. It's set for release Friday. Local actress Lindsay Ryman had parts in both movies.
So for Our Friend, I was the stand-in for Dakota Johnson. So I was on set for the whole 6 weeks of filming.
Ryman is one of hundreds of local people pursuing careers as actors or members of a film crew. Many remain out of work because of the COVID shutdown. Suzanne Massengill at Barefoot Model and Talent books many of them.
Alabama hasn't had a new film come since March, and the last one was Map of Tiny Perfect Things. So they've either gone to other cities and worked because Atlanta opened and New Orleans is open. So they've either gone to other cities or gotten another job to support their families.
Since Alabama began offering film tax incentives back in 2006, dozens of movies have been filmed along the Gulf Coast. Eva Golson, who runs Mobile's film office, says what's important during this lull is to stay in touch.
Stay in touch with the people we've met through the years that are involved in the industry. We have a lot locally, and we have a lot that from other states, and a lot of them from California and especially Georgia.
Movies getting filmed here provide ample opportunities for star sightings for local folks and opportunities for people to get involved. Lynn Olshoe thought being an extra in Our Friend would be exciting.
And we were extras in two scenes. We were extras in the fountain scene where everybody jumps in the fountain, or most of them went for friends, who were her friends, and jumped in the fountain.
There are signs that things could be heading toward better times here for films along the Gulf Coast and in Alabama. While California remains closed to filming, both Atlanta and New Orleans are welcoming crews back with precautions.
I mean, everybody has to have a negative COVID test. They're very strict on social distancing. I know a lot of productions that are going on in New Orleans and things like that, the cast and crew are actually staying in one hotel or one set area, and they're not allowed to leave.
And you can look for friends and familiar locations here on the Gulf Coast if you watch The Map of Tiny Perfect Things, set to open on Amazon Prime tomorrow. Bill Riles, WKRG News 5.